So my first question is about your injury. So obviously that happened very recently. What was the injury and have you recovered? What's the deal?
So, the problem of injury, it was not predicted, and it was firstly small injury sometime before, and I was ignoring that. I was thinking it's just small pain because when you train hard, very hard, you always little bit in pain. Like every arm wrestler understand me,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's like a muscle pain, and this is okay. It's like mean that you train really hard. But sometimes you need to listen your body. Actually, I believe now I will be listening my body much more better because it was happened in the preparation before fight with Artem, but really it was happened sometime before, even before match with Jerry. But I was thinking that it's like usual pain, It was exercise when you do side pressure and with pronator. So it's like you do two things in one. And
Uh-huh.
actually, one of my favorite exercise. It's not something very new or something weird. I was prepared to do a lot of side and do a lot of pronation, but it was like you do it together in one exercise. Yeah, pronation and side. And the pain was, like I said, maybe 1 month before Jerry match. And I was thinking it's okay. It's just I'm going to do very hard trainings, very like big weight, and it's okay because always sometimes, guys.
Nothing's
But
ever 100%. You always
yeah,
have
yeah.
something.
But I remember when I was in the preparation to Arts match, I hear some click or something like this. But this okay. I was trained after. I trained after. I didn't stop. And after that, I see something on my elbow, like it was red. Firstly, and I would think, okay, looks not so cool. And the next day after that, it was even more red. And I would think, shit, no, not good, not good, no time for this shit. I was taking some painkiller, thinking, I was thinking, what is this exactly? And when something happened and it's not time for that, you're always trying to ignore, or you like, it maybe not something too serious. You think it's maybe not
You're
too
trying to come
much.
up with some idea about how, oh, it'll be
Yeah,
okay. I could
yeah.
go anyways. Uh-huh.
Exactly, exactly. And in a couple days after, I see that actually it makes not so good with straighten elbow and with back pressure and even pronator. Like everything was not going to be better. Like it's not like I already waited a couple days, 3 days, and don't do did too much, and it was already ready before the match, unfortunately. But I decided it will be, not so cool to go. If you see, it's even honestly, if it will be like minus 10%, I can go. If you, I know that, for example, because you're not always in the best shape, like really really best shape, but you can manage, you can do something else. But it was not give me too much because pronator not going well and sides not going well, and I see that to go even to the hook, which will be not the best option, but also it was not going well, and that's why I need to postpone the match. And after that, I go to the doctor, and he like check everything. He said it's not like absolutely collapse. It's not like absolutely go tendon not go in break. It's partly, but not all.
Okay.
And he said that the problem was sometime before. It was some inflammation process, which I don't remember. Like he explained that small injury was before, and he actually tells me when exactly before. And I understand that it was even before Jerry match. And after that, I understand that ignoring that was not best idea. But
Uh-huh.
before that, I was don't know what exactly happened. So that's the story, guys. And the moral of this that we need to listen of our body.
Yes.
And also to prevent, he says me that time by time is good to go to some therapy, not when you have already some injuries, but also go to prevent, like
Yes.
once in the month or two in the month, do something to check that you are very well. Because sometimes in hard training process, you don't feel it's pain of like usual training, or it's pain of small injuries, which small injuries can plus by plus and make bigger injuries. So that's the story.
So the lessons, listen to your body, and if you have some pain, maybe go to the doctor instead of just pushing through. You heard it from Alex
Oh
Kurdecha.
yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so you are recovering. How long do you think until you're back to your best shape? Or
So to
not your best
be
shape, but
just,
your injury will be healed.
so to just back from this moment, I actually a couple of days ago was on the therapist, and he recommends like do what we do in like at least 3 weeks more from this moment. And after that, if everything will be well, from that moment, I will be like train almost normally, maybe even normally. I'm so optimistic about that, but because I already asked him when I can do something more. He said, "Calm down, everything will be okay. Now you need to be patient, and after you will do everything you want. But now you need to be patient." And I'm trying to listen, Doc, and don't push for as much as I want on the trainings because it's now recovering more. It's not like some like trainings. But he said that's like 3 weeks, and this will be the point where I can stop or stop step by step normal trainings to come back to normal exercise with everything I want.
So maybe early next year before you take your next match.
I think if, for example, if I will be in the moment when I can train normally, it will be can couple months, 2 months, 3 months, and I will be ready